Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today from the Better Business Bureau in Wisconsin is our friend Tiffany Schultz. Right there. Tiffany, we're going to be talking about fake events and phony tickets sales that festival goers may be surprised about. Wisconsin's full of great festivals. We're finishing up with Summerfest here, final week as we tape this. You know, we just had a big concert in Madison and for the first time at Camp Randall in, 20 plus years. So, all that being said, when you want to go out and go to these big events, 1,000 things pop up with it. How the heck do you know that it's legit?
That's something that you would expect to be legit, right? A summer festival being arranged in a community. Wisconsin is known for festivals, and there's always new festivals popping up. Scammers know this, not necessarily just in Wisconsin, but anywhere throughout the United States. And they are out to get your money.
It was interesting because the concert here in Madison, obviously a lot of people bought tickets knowing it was a hot ticket, probably looking to make some bank. But as you're looking through those and trying to be like, I wonder if this is real or not. Like, as we go through this today, I'm going to sit here and be like, I bet you this would have helped me figure out why it is or isn't. But let's talk about one of the scams that are out there. This one is a deal on a ticket or festival in your area, usually on social media, and includes all this great amenities, but I get you they're going to pull the string underneath you.
Social media is a great way for scammers to advertise, and they post their events just like they post products and anything else that they want you to buy, and they'll lead you to a website that has this great event that's going to be happening, and maybe it's all-inclusive, food, drink, beverages, and more, including music, and they sell you a ticket.
Sounds
Pretty
legit.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
And the time comes and there is no festival when you go to redeem your ticket. So really watch out for events that you've never heard of before. Do your homework. Just like you would do your homework on a business, you need to do homework on a festival that's being promoted in your area. Pretty simple phone call. If it's being held at a city park or a venue, pick up the phone and call the venue. Is this event really happening? They're going to be able to tell you that.
Yeah, you would think that you would want to just look up the festival itself before even buying the ticket whatsoever. No matter what festival you're looking at, considering, I would think you'd want to go to their site. Also, the research part. If you go to that site and you're looking at it direct, you can be like, oh, this is where I buy the ticket. This is where I'm going to enter. This is the food that they're getting. And it's just going to the source, always important.
You can go to the source, but remember, scammers like to make fake websites too. So even if there's a website attached to it, it doesn't necessarily mean that the event is legit.
You just sucked the thunder right out of this.
I'm sorry.
Man, it's terrible. How about this? Check for a working contact information. So if you're really skeptical, pick up the phone and try to dial that number and see what happens, right?
So on the website that you're led to, there may or may not be contact information. Call the phone number, email the email address. Are you getting any communication? Keep in mind you don't need to buy your ticket today. You can do your homework on the company, on the venue, on the event before you go back and purchase your ticket.
I'm going to throw this out there regrettably. The pool incident, the world famous pool incident. If you've been a part of this show, you know this for a long time that I almost got in trouble on a pool scam. But when I called the number and actually looked up the number online, it actually on the search said, this is a scam. And it was actually a restaurant number and address for a restaurant. And they're like, I don't know why they're using us. We've already contacted you guys. And so it's really good to do that research. And I think you'd be surprised if you just search that number online. You'd be like, oh, it's a scam, right away.
Scammers post fake customer service phone numbers. Sometimes they'll go to them, the scammer. Other times they'll go to another business that has nothing to do with what you're purchasing.
The big one that stands out for me in this one is watching for the price, because the price, again, you're going to see thousands of prices on something of your favorite or new festival, and there's going to be one that just stands out like, ooh, this just saves me like $20 more than everybody else. It's going to be good, right?
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If you're getting all of this included, food, drink, music, bottomless French fries, whatever you want to talk about, and it's for a price that sounds too good to be true, it just might be.
All right, well, let's talk about if you're going to make a purchase, starting with a credit card. Why is it so important to use a credit card and not a debit card?
I think we talk about this on every single episode. Your credit card is going to give you the best protection, not a debit card. You need to use a real credit card. If for some reason the event does turn out to be a fake or possibly canceled because of weather, you're going to have the opportunity to dispute it with your credit card company. When you make that dispute, you need to know what your dispute time frame is. Some of them are 60 days, some of them are 90 days. If you are past that 60 or 90 day mark when you're talking about a festival, you very well could be. You may have limited or no options to dispute it, but it's always best to use that credit card.
Yeah, you get the protections, but it's not guaranteed, right? I mean, nothing's guaranteed, I suppose, but it's better than what it is. Looking for a secure website as well, super important here.
That secure website is going to start with an HTTPS. That S is going to stand for secure, not HTTP. If you're on a site that starts with an HTTP, that should be a red flag that something is wrong.
And then just overall, if you're purchasing tickets, consider the source where you're picking them out. So if you're using Facebook, Craigslist, you're taking chances if you're not going to the what I would say the legit source. And again, go to the web, find the actual website, and confirm who's actually selling it, because you got to be careful.
You can also go to the venue website as well, and there could be a link to the official page, or maybe they have the tickets available right on the venue website. Here in Madison, we're very lucky that some of those venues, they do sell their own tickets. So when you have the opportunity, if you can purchase directly from the venue, that's the best place to purchase.
All right, if you want to learn more about this or any other potential scams happening out there, or to report, how can I do so?
BBB.org.
All right, well, enjoy the concert and bottomless fries. I think it's the coolest thing you've ever said on this show. Besides use a credit card. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.